Do you ever feel like you and your child speak different languages? Hi, I'm Betsy McKinney with the Carrollton-Farmers Branch Parent Education. We're glad you've chosen to spend a few minutes with us to hear how to improve communication with your children. On the one hand, children make comments like, "I wish I could talk to my parents, but they never seem to understand." Or, "My parents are always busy. They don't seem interested in what I have to say." Parents, on the other hand, "I know something's bothering my son, but he just shrugs his shoulders and says nothing is wrong. It seems like every conversation we have ends up in an argument." As children go older, communication is harder. With busy schedules, look for time to talk. You need facts to plan your schedule, but work to include thoughts and feelings into your conversation. After asking, "What time is your soccer game?" you may ask, "Are you excited with today's game?" Closer relationships with others happen when you can communicate on this deeper level. Avoid power communication like, "Go finish your homework." Instead, say something like, "Now that you have some time, you may want to finish your homework." Remember, children's communication skills are not fully developed. 55% of communication is through body language and facial expression. 38% of communication is through the tone of voice, and only 7% is words. Our facial expression often speaks the loudest. Do we give mixed messages to children when our words say one thing and our body language says another? These are ineffective strategies. Try to avoid criticizing or threatening, denying or ignoring their feelings, interrupting and talking too much, being too busy to talk. Parent and child communication is the key to trusting relationships and cooperation. Parents must invest in healthy communication skills at an early age. This will allow children to feel comfortable coming to parents with important feelings, emotions, and information later when they struggle with life. Success in communication depends on the ability to listen, not only to what's being said, but what is not being said. Listen with your heart. The ability to communicate ideas, feelings, and emotions in a non-threatening way. The ability to accept and understand another's feelings. To improve your listening skills, concentrate on what the child's actually saying and truly listen. Don't question, blame, or offer advice. Make eye contact. This lets your child know you're paying attention. Get rid of any distractions. Turn off the television, put down your phone, and don't pretend you are listening when you're not. Don't make judgments about what your child is saying. Make factual statements. This allows the speaker to describe the problem in a non-accusing manner. For example, "I get really embarrassed when you talk back to me." Practice expressing positive feelings and appreciation. "I really appreciate how you keep your room tidy." Use reflective listening statements to mirror what the child said. They let the child know that you care and are there when they need to talk. For example, your child comes home saying, "I hate school." We can reflect back by saying, "It sounds like you had a rough day at school." Or, "I hate that teacher. She piles on homework on every weekend." You could say, "You sound frustrated because your teacher gives you a lot of homework on the weekends." These provide ways to express true feelings. The next time you talk to your child, try these. Listen to your child as you communicate with your children. Look for closed doors. Listen for subtle, unspoken messages from your child. Practice reflective listening skills like the ones you just learned, and always be available when your child wishes to talk. We hope that you've found this presentation useful and may practice some of our tips. Thank you for joining us in another parenting education presentation.